Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Another week, another new video. Something a little bit different now, guys. As you know, I've been doing single malt whiskey reviews, and people keep talking to me about bourbon. Back in the day, in the early days, in my early videos, I did do one bourbon, and I was happy to admit at the time it was the only bourbon I'd ever tried. I did a video on it, and it was the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Everyone told me that there was no going back from that. So I have continued to drink that Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, but over the last few weeks I have been sampling some bourbons. I've been buying little samples, trying them out, because I plan on doing a little mini review of bourbon whiskies, and it's something really I'm looking forward to getting into. Just on a quick note, I've had a package delivered today all the way from Las Vegas. I'd like to thank one of my subscribers, which is Jerry Kersey. Thanks very much for this parcel, Jerry. A lot of you might know him as JK Hobbs, but Jerry's kindly enough sent me all these little samples here. There's 10 of them. I'm looking forward to trying any of these. Unfortunately tonight, Jerry, I'm not going to do any of these. I will be doing a few over the next few weeks, but as I say, they've just arrived today, and I had planned to do something else tonight anyway. So without any further ado, I'll just have a quick whiz through what Jerry sent me. Jerry sent me a Michter's small batch unblended, 41.7 ABV. He sent me a Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel, 100 proof. Looking forward to that one. There's a lot of chatter about this one at the minute. Henry McKenna's single barrel, 100 proof, 10-year-old bottle and bond. That's another one I'm looking forward to. Russell's Reserve single barrel, 110 proof. Seem to be getting higher, Jerry. Weller Special Reserve, wheated bourbon, 90 proof. Wild Turkey Spirit single barrel straight bourbon, 101 proof. Buffalo Trace straight bourbon, 90 proof. And Smooth Ambler Contradiction Blend, 100 proof. And these ones, they caught my eye straight away, Jerry. I don't know how good, I'd never heard of them, so please ignore my ignorance. It's the Angel's Envy Kentucky Straight Bourbon. What incited me about this, it's actually finished in port wine barrels, 86.6 proof. And the other one is Angel's Envy Rye Whiskey, Caribbean rum casks at 100 proof. So I'm really looking forward to cracking on with these, Jerry, and over the next few weeks you will see when these come onto the channel. Once again, big thanks for your generosity, my friend, and I hope your parcel arrives with you soon. So moving on, as I say, I had bought some samples myself. I'd went out and, well, I never bought them, my wife bought them for me. So I've went out and bought a few, and I'm going to do a couple of them today. So I'll just give you a quick run through here. I've got the Four Roses single barrel, 100 proof. 1776 straight bourbon, 92 proof. Let's have a look at these. I'm going to do these two today, so I'll save these for later. And I have Eagle Rare 10-year-old, 90 proof. And this one I'm actually looking forward to. Again, it's an Eagle Rare 10-year-old, 90 proof, but it's a 1980s bottle. So I'll probably one day I'll look to compare these two. This is one I tried, I think, when I was out with Food Quig when he was in Manchester. It's a Pikesville Straight Rye, 6-year-old. Wow, it's a whopping 110 proof, that one. And we have another one. Wow, George Stagg Jr. 64.9 ABV, so that's heading into the just short of 130 ABV, 128.8, something like that, 129.8, something like that one. That looks a tough one. Ezra Brooks Old Rare 7-year-old, 101 proof. Well, I'm looking forward to all of these. Knob Creek Straight Rye Whiskey, 100 proof. Again, Wild Turkey 101, 101 proof. Michter's straight rye, 84.8 proof. And in fact, this might have been the one that I had when I was with Foodquig. It's the Rittenhouse Rye 100 proof. Yeah, I think that's the one actually I had. So I see I'm looking forward to trying all of these guys. I'm going to try them over the next few weeks, but tonight I'm going to do a little comparison. I thought I would, if I was going to start bourbon, and please believe me, this is from a complete novice to bourbon. I'm really looking forward to trying to get into it. So I've picked out these two. I think one's a really entry level bourbon. I'm going to do the Old Forester, that is 86 proof, and I'm going to do the Old Forester Statesman, and that one was released for the movie, The Statesman, secret agent guy and all that, and that one is 95 proof. So I'm going to do both of these tonight, and I'm not going to tell you much about bourbon because I'm not that much of an expert on bourbon. I'm just going to simply tell you how they taste, how they smell, what I get from them, and whether I like them. So without any further ado, let's pour these. So this is the Old Forester bourbon, 86 proof. Smell that already. And this is the Old Forester Statesman. .95 proof. So straight away, let's have a look and see if there's any difference in the colour. Colour wise, I think the Old Statesman is a touch darker. But let's crack on. I'm going to do the Old Forester bourbon first. This is the 86 proof one. So on the nose, wow, okay, straight up front, it's oaky. I'm getting an oaky note, picking up lots of vanilla, lots of caramel, and that oak, it's more like it's like a toasted oak. It's quite sweet. Smells young on the nose. Not too sure how old this is. I say I haven't done any research on this. I've just opened the packages and just cracked on as they are. So I'm sure if anyone's got any comments that they want to pop down below, they can tell me about ages and all that and anything I need to know about bourbon. But yeah, it smells young. It smells very sweet. Quite fruity. There's a little floral note in this as well in the background. So yeah, it smells it's quite engaging on the nose, guys. It's not that complex. I see you've just got those vanillas, caramel, and maybe a bit of toasted oak. So that's what I'm picking up. But I'm sure some of you bourbon experts will be able to tell me I'm missing out more than that. But hopefully as the weeks go on, I should be able to pick up some more. So I'm just going to try this on the palate now, guys. Slange. Okay. On the palate of that, it's nice soft arrival. Up front there's a touch of butterscotch, which I quite like. That caramel's there. The oak's there, the toasted oak. It does taste young. It's very, on the arrival, it's a nice smooth arrival. Doesn't get intense. I thought it might have been a little bit more intense with it being at 86 proof, but it plods along. It's just like in a level. There's no spike. There's a little bit of spice. There's a little heat, but not much. It's a nice easy drink, this. It's not very complex. I think I can pick up, certainly in the nose I can pick up a little bit of rye, but it's not that evident on the palate. Let's try some more and see if I can find some more, guys. Okay, on that second sip, There's a little bit more of the rye note coming through there. Can feel it, I can taste a little bit of rye in there, a little bit of minty, a little bit of herbal. As I say, it's not very complex. It's got a light mouthfeel. It is quite a light whiskey. Sorry if there's a noise in the background, guys. I've got some kids playing outside. The weather's not great, so I don't know what they're doing out there because it's pouring down with rain. It's quite windy. But anyway, back to the dram. But I'm not sure if you're picking that up in the background, but apologies if you are. Yeah, as I say, there's a little bit of herbal, a little bit of spice, and it's quite oaky. And I say, moving on to the finish, let's try a little bit more. As I say, it's on the finish, it's a medium finish. There's a little bit of ice, like oaky spice. It's a little bit oaky and it's a little bit spicy. A little bit of nutmeg. As I say, it's not a long finish, it's quite a medium, and then it kind of dies off. I'm pretty sure this bourbon, it comes in, I think it's an entry level bourbon. I think it's about $20, somewhere around about that mark, maybe just a touch under. But as I say, as an entry level bourbon, it's great for me as a beginner because it's just getting me in and entering in, and I'm not hitting anything. I know when I did the Elijah Craig, that was a wow bottle for me as well, but I think it was the very high ABV that I liked about that, and it had everything going on. So this is nice. It's a nice entry level, $20. But anybody that knows anything about this, guys, please drop me a comment, give me some advice on it, tell me what you know. And then without any further ado, I'm going to move on to the other one. Okay, so on the other one is the Old Forester, the Statesman. As I say, it was released for the release that coincided the release of the movie, the Statesman. It's Kingsman. So it was bottled, and as far as I know with this one, this was bottled in it was matured in the highest part of their rickhouse, their warehouses, where it's their hottest temperature. So they reckon their best stuff is in this, so we'll have an interesting look and find out. This one's bottled a little bit higher ABV at 95 proof. Let's give it a go. This one again, this is $55, so this is almost triple the money. So I'm looking for a much better whiskey, or a much better bourbon. Apologies, you bourbon guys, but I know I'm waffling on, so let's give this a nose. Okay, this one smells a little bit hotter. You can pick up the extra ABV. Again, this is a reddish copper colour, a little bit darker than the original one. It's got nice legs on it. Nice. It looks a little bit thicker as well with this. It's got nice legs running down there. Not sure if you can pick them up. So straight away on the nose of this one, guys. Again, we're picking up, it's toasted oak. But on this one, there's a lot of cherries up front. It's quite pungent on the nose. So I'm picking up cherries and vanilla. A little bit of toffee, and again, you'll see that little bit of heat's there. And there's a bit of oak spice. It's not as fruity as the first one. This seems a much more serious nose. Touch more complex. And I see that little bit of heat's there. So let's try it on the palate, guys. Okay. On the arrival of this one, there's a wee bit more. It's a little bit more intense on the arrival. It's a little bit rougher. It's hotter. It's a little bit spicier. So the spice is the first thing I'm picking up. But once you get past the spice, those cherries are coming in. Caramel. It is quite warming. sweet. Yeah, it's a little bit sweeter. And I'm picking up a little bit of fruit in this, so I think it's apples that I'm getting. I'm picking up some apple. Yeah, not too sure of the mash bill on this one. Smells quite nice, this. Let's try a second sip. Yeah, on that second sip, the heat's toned down a little bit. It's a little bit peppery on the second sip, so there's a little bit more spice. The touch of apple still there, but the pepper seems to be kind of overpowering now. In this one, guys, it seems a little bit unbalanced. Everything just seems to be all over the place. I don't think it's flowing with any kind of smoothness. I think it's one of these bourbons. I think it's a sipping bourbon, but it's not that complex either. I'm sure people will tell me if it is complex. I'm not finding it that complex. I think it's pretty one-dimensional. Is it worth the 55? I'll come back to that in a minute. Let's do a little bit of finish and then I'll finalise my comparison on both of these. Yeah, on the finish of this, guys, it's that toasted oak. It's prominent throughout. There's a little bit of vanilla, spice, and it's a little fruity. And I think it's pretty much all balanced. It's a pretty medium finish again. The spice seems to be dominating the kind of end of it, and it's a little bit oaky. So that's pretty much my real first review of bourbon. Comparing the two, I think I prefer the nose of the Old Forester, the 86 proof one. Prefer the nose on this. So it's a little bit sweeter and a little bit fruitier. The Statesman's a little bit spicier. I'm not sure, but I think there might be more rye in this one. I could be a miles off, guys, but that's just my first impressions of it. But it's definitely spicier. It's hotter. $55 against the $20. If you were to tie me down to preference, I think I do prefer the Statesman as a dram, but when I compare the money, I think I would be happy to buy the $20 one and just use that as an everyday sipper. I don't think I'd be tempted. I think if I ever bought a bottle of Statesman, I think it would be the only bottle I would buy, but I think I would probably buy more of that. But as my journey goes on in bourbon, guys, I'm sure everyone will probably tell me that I would never buy a bottle of these compared to some of the others. So I'm hoping to find that out as the weeks go by. So that's pretty much my first real bourbon review, guys. I will link a link to the Elijah Craig one. I'm hoping to, somewhere along this journey, find something in that kind of Elijah Craig category. I know people are sending me some stuff at the minute. I'm chuffed with the stuff that's being sent, and I'm looking forward. I think there's some more in the post at the minute. So, but as I say, I've got quite enough to be going with, and that's me. I'm Alan. Once again, big thanks to Jerry Kersey for the samples, Jerry. I say I will get to these, and to anyone else who's sending me stuff, thanks very much. I'm looking forward to getting some of those. And until the next time, I'm Alan. I'm the whiskey friend doing bourbon, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much. Bye bye.